What's up, Fast Fit? Happy, well, it's Sunday as of this recording, so depending upon when you view this, hopefully it was a happy Sunday. But I'm going to do a quick little video for, and by the way, this is for the Strength Academy. If you're a Strength Academy member, I definitely want you to watch this. If you're just an Express member, you can tune me out if you want to. There may be some stuff in here that you may find interesting, so hopefully so. But I'm going to do one for the Express members next week. But basically, the Strength Academy completed Q1. So they're done for the quarter. You guys won't start back your next strength program till April. Express, you got one more week. So I'm going to do one exclusively just for the Express members next week. But I want to go through this, the Q1 completion and what is basically recovery phase. So let me see if I can pull this up. Okay. Number one, so we're basically at your end of quarter break. And the way we do it, which is different than what we do in the Express. Express, there's no weeks off. You do the Express plan all 52 weeks. But with strength training, it's different. You got to periodize it in a different way because, number one, you're not doing 3 20-minute workouts. You're doing twice the volume as everybody else. So that's 3 40-minute workouts. And we're also doing what's called up waves. That means 3 weeks of the month, we're going up the wave. We're doing progressive intensity. And you can't just, in training, you can't take your body and your mind through constant progressive intensity. We have to go up and then we have to go down. So that's, we do wave programming with the Strength Academy. The Express is just nonstop throughout the whole year. But so we're at, so we've been doing 3 weeks on, 1 week off. But now at the end of each quarter, well, twice a year, there will be a 2-week additional break. Okay, so you're actually off from this until April the 7th. So end of quarter break. You'll follow the Express schedule for now till April 7th. So it's not like you're taking time off from workouts, although you can. And I would recommend getting some time away from the gym, from your workouts. This is a chance to kind of catch up on work, get more fresh, recharged. If you're like me, man, I look forward to, I take a spring break and I take a fall break, each year, and I look forward to it because, like I ain't 21 anymore. And so I can't just go full throttle all year long. I look forward to training hard, working hard in my job, but then I'm going to take some time off. Next couple weeks, well, I'm going to do this Express week, but then I'm going to get some time away from the gym. And it's a chance to kind of mentally and physically recharge my body and my brain. So I'd encourage you to do that. Take some time off. And, if you can squeeze in, I know this is spring break week for a lot of schools. If you can bring that combination of a break from work and fitness, then that's a winning combination. But as far as the schedule, you'll follow the Express schedule nonstop throughout. But I just give you that option. Okay, here's a question comes up. Will I lose my strength? A lot of you guys have been talking about how much stronger you feel. You went through 12 weeks of this first program that we started. Will you lose your strength for the next 3 weeks if you're not doing strength training? No, you will not. Because if you think about it, like the Express plan is for general fitness, right? I mean, we don't do body parts type workouts. We do full body into every session. So it's for general fitness and kind of baseline strength. So no, you're not working on handstands, but you're still doing push-ups. You're not doing pistol squats or balance lunges, but you're doing regular lunges. And you may not be doing hanging crunches, but you're doing hollow body holds. So it is very much the baseline part of strength. It's a lower intensity type of training that you'll be able to maintain. But also, we got to, you can't just do advanced training every week. Part of this recovery phase is to let your joints kind of heal up. You'll experience some muscle growth, believe it or not. Like there is a time to kind of recharge the cell phone. You know what I'm saying? So you're not going to lose your strength, and I know that's a question that's come up. And look, this is the beauty of the Express plan, and I've been running the Express style of training since 2009. That's 15 years I've been doing the Express program. Some version of it. And it's all built around the 3 20 52 schedule. 3 20-minute workouts every week of the year. So you can do that. And that's the beauty of the Express, because people that do the Express plan, they're They're two individuals. They're either A, busy parents and professionals. They don't have time to commit to something like the Strength Academy. I mean, the Strength Academy, it's 40-minute sessions. You're basically doing 6 sessions a week, 3 40-minute sessions, but still 40 minutes is twice as 20. So it's not the quick hitter. And second, they really don't have time because usually your Express members are in, they got kids, they're on the go. They don't have time to mentally commit to. The Strength Academy requires a lot of mental focus. Like you're doing reps and sets and some things like that. You're practicing. So not everybody can commit to that, right? So that's what the beauty of the Express model is to come in and be able to do 320 every week of the year. And I can't remember where I was going with that. I was going to make a point. It was going to be a great point, and I can't remember what it was. But I know what it was. Strength Academy, though, as much as I love the Express plan, and really, like this is where I was going with it. The Express program, and like I said, FastFit has been doing this, and really we're the only ones that do that. We've been doing it for 15 years, but to me, it's the 80-20 model. You can get 80% of what you need by just doing our Express program. That's what I love about it. You don't have to count your reps. You don't have to count your sets. It's easy. It's not easy, but it's easy to do from home. Requires very little equipment and very little time. And so that's what I love about it. But and you can just do it consistently throughout the year. So you can always, as you do these strength programs, you can always back off and just do the Express plan and maintain your strength. That's where I was going with it. But I also want you to get you in this mindset. It's the pro athlete periodization. We're doing a lot of gymnastics. Really, our entire Strength Academy, and I've shared this with some of you guys, but this is probably about my 4th year, maybe 5th, of doing some form of strength program. It's gone by different names, Kettlebell Club, Strength Academy for ladies. I've run this for multiple years, and I've done different versions of it. And several years ago, we kind of had these strength standards. It was working towards doing a body weight bench press, whatever you weigh, being able to bench press your body weight, back squat your body weight, deadlift your body weight, and pull up your body weight on a pull-up. And so 3 of those require weight. And my clients were doing it. I was doing it. A lot of you may have been part of it. You were doing it too. Here's what I learned. My strength was going up. So was my injuries. Because the reality is with that, you're always having to go more load, add plates to it, more. And where your muscles are getting stronger, that's also loading up your joints too. And so I finally reached a point several years back. I was really at an all-time high strength-wise, but my back hurt. I woke up stiff. I had knee pain. I could not press overhead. I couldn't demonstrate in the gym with one arm because I had so much pain trying to press my shoulder. My body was just breaking down. And I was like, okay. And then my parents had this like some type of hotel travel package, and they had all these points they were using. And they went to Branson, and I remember they wanted to go see a show, and I'm not a big show guy, but it turned out to be providential because we saw the Acrobats of China, and highly recommend it. Man, everybody should go to experience that sometime. I don't know if they're still up there, but wow, the Acrobats of China. So we go in there. I'm blown away. And this is my light bulb moment because I'm seeing these men and women, kids too, who are doing literally superhuman-like feat. I mean, this is like American Ninja kind of stuff. The incredible balance, strength, flexibility, the ability to do things with their body that is really like, it's almost like superhero level. And I was like, wow, this is incredible. And these people, I'm training with barbells, I'm doing heavy deadlifts, my back is all jacked up, my knees are jacked up. And I was like, that's when it hit me. Like, we need to train like the gymnast, train like the acrobat. Look at what they can do to their bodies. And I mean, if you can do that, what can't you do? You know what I'm saying? So that was a philosophical shift for me as a fitness professional. And I'd been in the game for no telling how long at that time. And I came back and said, we got to shift this. And so we started working on, that's when this year is like committing to it. Hanging crunches, dip L sit. That's why we got the parallel bars. We got the the pull-up bars. We're doing a lot of, I mean, we really, if you think about those of you who do the Strength Academy, we haven't touched a barbell. We really haven't done very little work to the kettlebell or dumbbell. There's no external weight. It's our body. And what's happened is, like, almost none of you guys have pain in your body, which is phenomenal. We've done corrective work. It was just all about taking us back. Plus, by the way, the gymnast, you train like a gymnast, you get the physique of a gymnast. So I'm loving this. And but I bring this back to this pro athlete periodization. Professional gymnasts or professional football or basketball players, what do? They have a preseason, they have a regular season, they have a postseason, and then they have an off season. And they cycle through there, right? Like, they're not just going hard. They're not in the regular season all year long. You can't. So we do that within the Strength Academy. We have our preseason, regular season, and postseason, and you're going to be going through a little bit of that these next 2 or 3 weeks. So just embrace it. Okay, recovery recommendation. This is what I would recommend for these next 3 weeks. So I mentioned, like, you could take a little time mentally, physically, get some time away. I'm okay with that. I think that'd be awesome. But here's some other recommendations. Spend some time working on mobility massage. Just maybe if you've got one little trouble spot area that's maybe some stiffness or tightness in your quads, hamstrings, calves, shins, delts, maybe you spend some time massaging that. Maybe work on some mobility work during this time. Something else you could do is just take a vacation. Even if it's a staycation, have some mental and physical rest so that when you start Monday, April 7th, you're 100% charged up and ready to go. Another option, work on your weaknesses. And I'll show this in a second. Think about the things, like we'll do the very same schedule. You know, we do full body sessions in Express, but in the Strength Academy, we don't. We do an upper body Monday, lower body Wednesday, core on Friday. So think about some of those, the moves that you struggle with, and work on some of those. Practice some of it. And that brings me to another point. Here's something you can do on your own. It's what I call film study. When you're working on your own, you can't see your form. If I'm watching you, that's a different story. I can say, hey, you know, your hips are too low, your knees are caving in, your back's rounded. You know, I can coach you. You can't coach yourself when you're doing this by yourself. Film yourself doing the hang. Look at how, from your grip to your back, are you able to maintain that hollow body hang? Do the same thing if you're doing like dip holds, or you're doing the Turkish get up, or whatever you're working on. Film yourself and then go back and just watch, and that'll be like, oh wow, I thought I was doing this good, but man, I'm really rounded in my back on this one. So I'm a big fan of that, and feel free to send me your video on that, and I'll critique it. And so we'll get started back April 7th. Till then, it's the Express plan. I'd like for you to finish up all the Q1 workouts. I think most of you guys have. You've been really consistent with it, and I'm proud of you for doing that. And by the way, like, if you didn't do the Strength Academy Q1, you can jump in. And I'd recommend, like right now, start with Q1, start with January, the January workouts, because we really set the stage back then as far as the basics of how to do this. It's advanced calisthenics. That's what it is. It's all body weight for the most part. And you can start with some of the easier calisthenics, the easier kind of gymnastic moves, and you can build up. So I highly recommend it. Like, look, if you've been doing the Express plan for more than 3 to 6 months, I mentioned I love them. I think they're the best thing for the average person, the busy person. I think there's nothing better than the Express plan, but it is going to get you to 80%. It's not going to get you to 100%. I'll be the first to admit it. It's just a reality. It's general fitness, little weight loss, fat loss, conditioning. And so you will reach a point, you hit a plateau, and that's when you need to add in more of the advanced body weight training. And so this is something you can jump into. You know, if you want to get started today, you can. I'll coach you through it. I'll take you through the whole 12 weeks. And depending on where you're at fitness-wise, you can kind of accelerate it or spend a little bit more time on some of the easier months. But I highly recommend. I've seen more benefits to all my clients who do the Strength Academy this year than I ever had before. So highly recommend that. All right, so that's it. One more week of Express. Then we'll do 2 weeks of basically what I'm going to call makeup work, spring break work. And that'll be coming out next Sunday. But may enjoy your time and give me some feedback on the first quarter. What'd you do well? What'd you like about it? You know, what maybe I should ask, like, you're feeling stronger. In what? Like, is it your core? Is it your legs? I mean, a lot of you talked about how you used to have wrist pain and now your wrists feel great, or you used to have knee pain and now your knees feel great. So give me some feedback on that. And anyway, I'll be seeing you over the next couple weeks during the Just the Express workouts. Till then, take care.